Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. I do drop new content on the channel every single day. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. It is Wednesday, March 10th, and I want to talk about Senseonics, ticker symbol SENS. Now, this stock is up about 8% today, sitting at $3.13 at the time of this video. And if we take a look at the 3-month chart here, we can see that back at the beginning of the year, Senseonics was under $1, sitting at around 90 cents for almost all of January. And then towards the end, middle of January, it really started to take a pop up, even hit around almost $3, continued to, be up and down through February. And then around the time that a lot of stocks really took off, the market was going crazy. Around middle February, this stock hit a high of $5.40. And obviously a lot of stocks went into the red, so Senseonics did drop down, but we are starting to see a jump back up this week, you guys, as we are a lot of stocks, and Senseonics is now sitting at $3.13. And I did first let you guys know about Senseonics at $1.68 back on January 15th, and I said this stock definitely has $5 potential. It did reach close to $5 earlier, but obviously has since fallen off, but we are starting to see a gradual increase in the price. And I did also make a previous video, I would think about last week, and I said that there was a price target entry point of around $2.70, and obviously if you enter there, you have made some nice profit since. But I wanted to just update you guys on Senseonics, how I'm feeling about the stock as a whole, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So Senseonics, you guys, they are the creators of, I've talked about this before, the creators of the first and only implantable CGM, which is a continuous glucose monitoring system, and it's the world's only long-term CGM system. As you can see here, the Eversense 90-day CGM system, you can actively manage your diabetes simply and with confidence. Eversense provides continuous blood glucose monitoring for up to 90 days via an under-the-skin sensor, a removable and rechargeable smart transmitter, and a convenient app for real-time diabetes monitoring and management. So basically, if you don't know what this does, this is basically an implantable chip that goes under the skin, a sensor, and people that have diabetes that have to check your glucose levels, it's something you have to do if you do have diabetes. This does it with ease, okay? So you just literally go on your phone like you would go on Instagram or any sort of app, and you just can check your glucose levels. And traditional way of doing this is you have to prick your finger, you have to draw a little blood, and that's the way you do it, which is not, it's time consuming, and if you're in public you might not want to do it, or various things. I'm sure your hands have to be clean, so various things go into that, which makes the Eversense CGM system that much more efficient and that much more desirable to use for people that do have diabetes. So I do really like the CGM system and the Eversense CGM system and Senseonics as a share in a stock. And I just off the bat think this is a definitely a long-term play, you guys. I know there is a lot of short interest on this stock. If you can see here on WSJ, you can see the short interest on February 12th was, pretty significant around, let me zoom out of this for you guys. Yeah, 43.5% of float, and then short shares sold short almost 60 million, which is pretty significant. And I think that a lot of people are trying to short squeeze this stock, but for me personally as an investor, I don't want that to happen. I definitely think this is a long-term hold, and I kind of think the short squeeze will ruin the momentum. This is a legitimate ticker symbol, you guys. This stock, Senseonics, has real catalysts, and it's doing a real life thing. This isn't a meme stock. This isn't this isn't a stock where it's difficult to find real catalysts as to why there is movement, but the company's beautiful. They got a lot of things going for them, and I think a short squeeze will definitely impact momentum here. Personally, yeah, like I said, long-term play. And then another thing that I wanted to point out was the shares held, right? So PHC Holdings Corp owns about 68 million shares and 27.8% of the ownership. But I also like to see that companies like Vanguard, BlackRock, Pura Vida Investments, they have some shares of Senseonics, you guys. So when you see these major financial institutions, they have some shares. Obviously, they have shares everywhere, but it is something good to see. I don't like to put too much weight into it, but I do like when I see, companies like that have, investments in companies that I like as well. So there is somewhat of a I guess a timeline for Senseonics. I think moving forward, it's going to be a long-term hold here, and I do believe in it, but it's going to take some time. Obviously, this ever since CGM system, 90 days sensor life is amazing. I think the current like longest unplantable chip that lasts is around like 12 or 15 days. And people that, do suffer from diabetes, they talk about, the potential of the CGM system, and they love it because a lot of people that do have this like a implantable sensor in, to test their glucose levels, they have to change it every, 7 to 10 days is what I was reading. So I think that for once this, fully becomes, commercialized and the FDA approval, everything happens regarding that. The FDA approval was somewhat, like, I guess, pushed back because of COVID, and there was actually FDA approval, approved for a subgroup of promise study participants to continue the trial back on in February regarding the sensor. So that worked out. But as far as getting the actual full commercialization for the CGM system in the United States, it is a little bit delayed. But I think when that happens, you guys, we can see this stock absolutely fly. And even at the given price point of 318, again, it's up almost 10% today. I still think if we see a pullback, you might want to definitely put this stock on your watch list. If you're not in it already, hopefully you guys are in it at a solid price. But if you're not already, definitely put this stock on your watch list, you guys. This is a stock that is a long-term hold and could really surprise a lot of people, I think, if you're not already looking at it. So let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about Senseonics, ticker symbol SENS. Let me know also in the comments if you're loaded up and what price you guys got in at. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. And as always, you guys have a great day.